Yo, welcome back everybody to another video. And so this Throwback Thursday video, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite players of all time by this man named Vincent Edward Jackson. Oh, you guys probably might not know who that is, but it's Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson, one of the best athletes of all time. One of few players who played football and baseball professionally. So he played in the MLB and the NFL. His NFL career was pretty short. I want to say only 3 years. Yeah, he played for the LA Raiders in 1987 to 1990. But within those years, he was a Pro Bowler in 1990. What else? I think that's it. He was in the NFL. That's all he did. But he won a Auburn University in college. He won a Heisman Trophy in 1985. The Walter Camp Award in 1985, Sporting News Player of the Year in 1985, UPI Player of the Year in 1985. Back in, what year was it? Well, 1983, he was Consensus All-American, and in 1985, he was an All-American. He was a 3-time first-team All-SEC, which is his division in college football. In 1982, 1983, and 1985. And his number 34 is retired by the Auburn Tigers, to his college football team. So his career was short. His career NFL stats were he had 16 rushing touchdowns. He averaged 5.5 yards per carry, and career rushing yards is 2,782. So although his college career was NFL career is pretty short, he still put up great numbers. And so after that, he decided he wanted to play baseball. So he made his Major League debut on December 2nd, 1986 for the Kansas City Royals. And so he played for the Royals from 1986 and 1990. Then he played for the Chicago White Sox in 1991 to 1991 and then 1993. And he ended his career with the California Angels in 1994. So he had a longer career in baseball, which he was actually an All-Star in 1989 with the Kansas City Royals. But his career stats in the major leagues, he batted 250 and 141 home runs and 415 runs batted in. So he was I don't know how he compared. He was better at what sport, but obviously he liked baseball better. So he wanted to play baseball. But, yeah, although he did play college baseball, too. But, I guess, he had very good years, actually, playing baseball at Auburn. He said he wanted to make a bigger name for himself than he had in football back in college. You can see he didn't play. Well, he played a good amount of number his freshman year in 1983. He played 26 games. He batted 279 with 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, 5 stolen bases. He didn't really make a name for himself that season. But the next year he was injured. Sophomore year he didn't even play. He was injured. But I think next year in 1985 he really put his name out there. He played 42 games. He batted .401. He had 17 home runs, 43 RBIs, 9 stolen bases. This man really solidified himself as one of the greatest two-sport players of all time. The 1985 season was very good for him in both sports. So he had the best baseball season in his college career, and then his 1985 football season. He had 17 touchdowns. He ran for 1,786 yards. He also had 6.4 yards per carry. So that's pretty insane. So he was that 1985 season is going down as one of the best seasons in history in both sports. So that's pretty crazy. And also, he did run track and field also. Um, his best time, he ran, one event in 1984, he ran 50 meters in 5.49 seconds. So I don't know what that translates to, but he also ran 100 meters in 10.39 seconds. But a rumor is, going into 1986 NFL draft, Bo Jackson ran a 4.12 40-yard dash, which would be one of the fastest of all time, if not the best. But it was if you weren't there to see it, you wouldn't have thought it was true. People that were there, yeah, it was true. This dash was officially hand timed because the NFL Combine did not start electronically timing athletes until 1990. So it could have been true, it could have been not true, but still, you can tell the type of athlete Bo Jackson was. He was 6'1". He was 6'1" and 230 pounds, so he's not a light guy. And running that fast, imagine a big guy running at you like that fast. He's a scary man. But yeah, Bo Jackson, of course, he's one of his famous plays when he was playing baseball. He runs down a fly ball in center field. And he runs and he jumps on the wall and he walks across the wall. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but he jumps and he walks across the wall like a spider or something. It was insane. Wow. And the size of this guy, it was insane. I don't know how he did it. But also another one of Bo Jackson's famous moments is when he strikes out and he gets a bat and just snaps it over his head like like an animal. And it's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. But this just shows you the type of human Bo Jackson was. Very strong guy. But yeah, it's insane. Alright, so let me see his best year. His best season in baseball. I'm trying to see. Well, I'll show you his achievements in baseball. So 1989, he was named to the AL All-Star team. He was actually the All-Star Game MVP that year. He was 1993 AL Comeback Player of the Year. In 1989, he was 10th in the AL MVP race. He has 130 home run season in 1989. He has 420 home run seasons through 1987 to 1990. He has 220 stolen base seasons in 1988 and 1989. He has 100 RBI season in 1989. So it seems like 1989 was his best year. And I'm looking at his stats. So he had 1989. He hit 256. He had 32 home runs, 105 RBIs, and 26 stolen bases. On-base percentage of 310 and the slugging percentage of 495. So that year was his best year. Oh, he's had pretty solid years after that. He's had 22 home run season, 25 home run season, 28 home run season. But he kind of fell off the next year in 91. And since 92, they didn't play. And then 93 is AL Comeback Player of the Year award, which he didn't. I mean, he did okay. He batted .232 with 16 home runs and 45 RBIs. But he only played 85 games. So, but that was towards the end of his career. And yeah, and he retired in 1994. But yeah, that was Bo Jackson, guys. He's so famous. He actually made I want to say documentary about him, titled Bo Knows. Yeah, man. Even he was successful after sports. He 1995, he completed his bachelor degree in science at Auburn. So he finished school, I would say. And he also guest appeared on television shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in 1990, as well as Lewis and Clark. He later appeared in small roles in films like The Chamber, The Pandora Project, and Faking the Funk. And he also served as president of the Health South Sports Medicine Council, part of Birmingham, Alabama-based Health South Corporation. So he's he's giving back. He's still doing good things. Also, during the 2005 World Series, the White Sox allowed Bo Jackson to throw the first pitch before the Game 2 of the World Series. And I want to say that's the year the White Sox won the World Series. But also in July 12, 2010, he threw out the first pitch before the 2010 Home Run Derby at Angel Stadium. And so yeah, Bo Jackson, he's of course one of the best athletes of all time, one of my favorite players of all time. Of course, he's Oakland Raider, my Oakland Raider. I'm planning to get a Bo Jackson Oakland Raider jersey. And yeah, man, he's just him, Deion Sanders. And I know there's other guys who played both sports. I think Nate Robinson played basketball and football, is it? I think. But there's other two-sport athletes that played professional ball. But I think Bo Jackson the most famous. Him and Deion were the two famous ones. Actually, Deion, want to say he played in an NFL game and then flew to play a baseball game the same day. So crazy stat. But yeah. Alright, so that was my Throwback Thursday video. Hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next video.